Hey everybody, it's Dom again, aka the Philly Uber driver. Now, after last week's video, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this again, to be honest with you. But as the week went on, I found that I was pushing myself, I was more motivated, I wanted to do better so I could come back and I could share with you guys. So, last week, if you remember, I set out Sunday, I made $118, which isn't bad. For a day's work, 5 hours, I'll take it. This week, though, I want to do better, so I set a goal for myself. I set a goal of $300. Now, guys, goals are important. I think you need to have a goal. If you don't have a goal, you're not going to make as much. It's that simple. If you go out there and you say, I want to make a little bit of extra money, I want to try and do a little bit of driving, you'll make a little extra money, you'll do a little bit of driving, but you're not going to make what you could make. You're not going to make what you want to make. And this is what it's about. It's about making money. I'm not out here because I want to drive my car and get all these miles and deliver people food. No. I'm out here because I want to make money. I need to make money. And that's why the rest of us do it. We know it. You know it. You're not out here for the fun of it. We're out here because we need to make money. All right? And that's that simple. Now, like I said, I set out with a goal of $300 for this week. I'm happy to say I met that goal. I made $308 and change, which is very, very satisfying for me. I'm very happy with it. Now, I wish I could have done a little bit more. I probably could have done a little bit more, but I had some stuff come up in a week, and I couldn't drive as much as I want to drive, which it happens. And that's why you need to set goals that are going to be realistic. Now, overall, most of my money was made on Sunday. Sunday, I was out for about 8 hours. I started out at 10:30. I didn't get done until 8. Now, in that time frame, I made about $90, which isn't bad. Mind you, this whole week, all my gas has been paid for off my tips. All my gas has been paid for off tips, and I've also been using the tip money to pay for my gas to get to my day job too, which to me, that's very beneficial because I'm normally throwing 20, 40 bucks in the tank a week just to get from point A to point B for my job. So it's already beneficial. Like I said, now most of it was made on Sunday, but I made a little bit throughout the week. I drove every day except Monday. Now Monday, I did get money, but it was only because of the incentives. I got the $50 incentive for doing more than 5 trips in the Philadelphia area, and then I got the guaranteed hourly incentives, which came out to about another $46, which were phenomenal for me. I was super psyched to get that because it doesn't tell you that at first. It doesn't tell you until the week ends that you are going to get those incentives. All right? So that was very happy for me. Now, like I said, I'm happy with it. I wish I could have done a little bit better, but you know what? That's going to be my goal for next week now. I want to beat what I did this week next week. Now, mind you, like I said, I still have a full-time job. So there's going to come a point where I'm going to have to realize I'm going to have to be limited. That doesn't mean I have to stop setting goals. It doesn't. You need goals, guys. Set your goals. Set your goals and set them high but realistically. Because if you set them too high, you're going to get down on yourself and be like, oh, man, I'm not doing what I want to do. I want to make a little bit more money. No. But don't slack off on yourself. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to make 50. No, you want to set your goals so you can make the money you want to make. You want to make that money so you can do whatever you want to do with it. If that's, you want a little bit more money just in your pocket for spending money, if you want to have your car payment paid off this month, like, set goals. They can be daily goals. They can be weekly goals. They can be monthly goals. In my opinion, you should try and set all 3. Now, I set a weekly goal, and I was very happy I met my goal. I also have a monthly goal. All right? Now, since my first week, I'm not counting my first week because it was only 1 day, so I'm not going to count it. So it's going to be after after this week and the next 3 weeks. I want to make at least $200 a week, at least. So at the end of the month, I'm going to have an extra $800 in my pocket. Guys, that's my rent. All right? If I can make my rent off of just Uber delivery in a month, I will be happy. All right, I will be freaking ecstatic because that means now every single penny I got from my day check, my day job, my check is now mine. And you know what? I can do a lot with that. For starters, I can pay off a lot of debt. I have debt, guys. We all have debt. If you have $10 in your pocket right now and no debt, you're richer than most of America. All right, and that's just a fact. All right, we have debt. I have debt. Now I'm trying to pay it off. Pay off your debt, guys. That's the first thing I always recommend. A little bit of time. You ain't got to pay it off at once, but work on paying it off. Don't let it just sit there because they will come after you. All right? Trust me. I've gotten the phone calls. They will come. All right? But like I said, $308 this week. Very happy with it. All right? Want it to be more, but I didn't get it. But I'll do better this week. I'm going to set goals for myself. All right, guys, and I'm going to make sure that you guys hold me accountable. All right, that's the main reason I'm actually doing this at this point, because I find that if I'm sharing this with you guys, I want to share this with you guys. I want to show you guys that I can do this, even though I'm willing to bet there's probably, if I'm lucky, 5 of you watching. All right, I'm not stupid. I'm not a great YouTuber. I'm not going to send myself on vacation with my YouTube money. No, I'm just trying to share a little bit of advice, and I got plans for a couple other videos that aren't going to be my weekly updates. I want to plan a video for taxes, and I want to plan a video just to try and help delivery drivers on what could help them have in their car, what could benefit you in your car. Little tips, little tricks, because I know, some people don't want their car smelling like food all the time. I get that. My car smells like Chinese right now, all right? But I'm going to do that probably either this week or maybe next week. I'm going to try and get one of those videos up. Probably going to be the tips one, because the tax one I want to do a lot more research on. I want to really go into what we can do, because guys, remember, they don't take taxes out. That comes at the end of the year. Be prepared. All right, a lot of Uber drivers are getting into this and not knowing that. All right, that is the number one advice I can tell anybody that wants to start Uber. Remember taxes. Keep track of stuff, because you are a business now. You are an independent contractor, which means you are owning your own business. That 1099 comes with a lot of benefits, man, and I'm going to go over all of them in the next video that I do with it. Thank you, guys. Dom, the Philly Uber driver, signing off. Good day.